Dr. Stacia Blazer here again with South Shore Eyecare Associates. I want to take this time because obviously right now when hygiene is so very important to talk about contact lenses and contact lens safety. Always we want to make sure we are washing our hands very, very well before we're touching our eyes. And when you're wearing contact lenses, you're touching your eyes regularly. So you want to make sure your hands are completely clean. We are all learning much more about the proper hand washing protocols, meaning 20 seconds at least, good scrubbing in all of the fingers around in the nail beds to make sure your hands are clean so you're not introducing additional bacteria or viruses into your eye. After you have done that, then you can put your contact lenses in your eye. You want to make sure they are clean. If you drop them at all, that you are cleaning them well with a type of multi-purpose solution. And then taking them out and storing them appropriately if they are not daily disposable. If they're daily disposable, you can throw them away. You don't have to worry about that next step. But if they're not, making sure they're being stored in an airtight case with good solution. And again, this case should be thrown away regularly, about every month, and the solution should never be reused. So if you use some solution one night, make sure you toss it out and you have brand new solution. Think of it, this really is like a bed for bacteria and virus to infect your eyes. So be very, very, very careful. If you are showing any signs whatsoever of redness or irritation or discharge or watering in the eyes, discontinue your contact lens use. In addition, if you are feeling sick, then consider not wearing your contact lenses. You just don't want to take that extra risk of putting something in your eyes that could be infecting and harming them. Yeah, so we're here for you for questions. I'm going to have one of my technicians go over what we tell our staff when we are doing an insertion removal training for contact lenses and when we're first teaching individuals who are interested in wearing contact lenses what the procedures that we go through. So stay tuned for that.
Hi everyone, I'm one of the contact lens techs at South Shore Eyecare, and today I will be showing you how to put in and take out your contact lenses with ease from the comfort of my own home. And I'll also be giving you a couple tips and tricks along the way. So, I'm gonna start off the bat. You already want clean hands. Luckily, I already washed my hands before starting this video, so I'm already a step ahead of you guys. Let's get started, shall we? I am using AccuView Oasis Hydro Look lenses. These are daily. These are also astigmatism lenses. If you don't know what astigmatism is, basically it means that my cornea is not rounded like everyone else's. It's more concave looking. And I have multiple focal points of light versus one, so it's harder to focus. So my contacts are shaped a little differently. Not too bad though. But first things first, you're gonna start off with your contacts. You're gonna clean your hands and all that jazz. I'll just scoop my contact lens out. I already have it prepped in this case to hold them with a solution. And you always just want to make sure your contact is not inverted. It looks like a perfect bowl. That's always what you want to go for, is a bowl. If it looks like a canoe, or it looks just flared and weird, you know your contact is wrong. So what you want to do when putting them in is you want to take your lashes out of the way. So you want to take like your index finger, depending if you're right-handed or left-handed. I put everything in with my right hand and I do everything with my left hand. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do everything with my left hand. So you want to get your lashes completely out of the way and you want to bring those down. Some people might have to like go over, pull them up, and like there's different variations of doing it, but I'm just going to show you the way I do it. So I pull these up, I go down, get that whole brown part exposed that you can see right there. It's completely, I look crazy. I look like a crazy person, right? So that's what you kind of want. You want to look crazy. So we're gonna go back in. And then there's like a little air bubble in the bottom of mine, so I'm just gonna like, you could either tap it out or you could blink it out. I normally do a combination of both. You do the next eye. So now we're moving on to this eye. Now that I'm right-handed, I'm doing my right eye. This might change up just a tiny bit. So I've got my contact. It's not inverted. That looks pretty good to me, right guys? So I'm just gonna do it this way. This way might be harder because your hand is coming over your body, if that makes sense. But I don't know, it helps me. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Right on the color part. Let it seal on there. And that's basically how you do it. It's a little hard, but you get the hang of it after a couple tries. Now I get to show you guys how to take them out. So there's multiple ways of taking them out. You could either just pull it to the side, take it out like a sticker. You could just pinch it right off your eye. There's multiple ways, but I will show you my 2 ways of doing it. I've had 2 ways. So the first way is that I just take it. I don't know if you guys can see, but you see the contact is on my eye. Like you see that line right there. So you can see it there. I'm gonna pull it to the side and take it out, and you'll see it move off the color part of my eye. You see it move right there? That's the contact moving. Right there. So what I do, what I used to do at least, when I had nails, I would drag the nail on top of the contact and pull it to the side and just take it out. I don't really have to do that anymore. Thankfully, I don't have nails, but I'll show you the way I used to do it. You pull it off the color part so it has nowhere to go but off, and then you just kind of go in and take it out. And that's that. But the new way I've been learning in the last couple weeks, you know, being home in quarantine, I can just take it right off the color part now. So that's always cool to do. So I'm just going to show you how I do that as well. You kind of just go in and just peel it off like a sticker. I love that way so much more. But yeah, that's how you put them on. You take them off. Just gonna go over a couple little notes with you guys. You cannot swim with them. You cannot sleep with them in. You cannot nap with them in. You cannot shower with them in. I don't know how much I have to stress that. These contacts are dailies. Leave them in my eyes for up to 14 hours max. I've noticed by the end of the day, I want to rip them out of my eye anyway, so you'll know when you want to take them out. Always wash your hands before putting them in. Make sure, you know, you save time in the day to put them in, take them out, because sometimes it's a little harder. You need to put time away in the day to even just put them in. I remember when I first started, it was so hard. It took me maybe like 15 minutes out of my morning routine just to shove them in my eye, and now I can do it half asleep. And I've been wearing them for like a year and a half now. So you just want to make sure, you know. So that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, and go give South Shore Eyecare a thumbs up on all social media platforms. Give us a like, subscribe to us, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and everything should be in the description below. So
Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. Just a few things I want to leave you with as a wrap up. The first thing is the importance of always washing your hands very, very good. We want to make sure that any bacteria, viruses are completely clean before we're touching the eyes. And we do prefer washing hands over any kind of hand sanitizer because the hand sanitizer can leave that alcohol on the fingers, which can actually burn a little bit when you put it in. So we do prefer soap and water, certainly. The second thing is that if you do not have daily disposable lenses, make sure after you're taking the lens out of your eye that you're cleaning it very well in your hand before you're storing it overnight. So you need to put it in the palm of your hand. You need to give a good supply of extra solution. You need to kind of rub vigorously. You need a circular pattern or back and forth, but just give it a good vigorous kind of rub there with this multi-purpose cleaning solution. And then after you've rubbed it, then you're going to rinse it off, preferably over a sink, and then put it in a clean case with clean solution. Store it overnight, and then you can put the lens back in your eyes the next day if you do not have daily disposable lenses. We do typically recommend daily disposable lenses because it is just more clean and more sanitary and healthier for the eyes. But if you don't, that's okay. Just make sure you're cleaning the lens well. And then the last thing I just want to wrap up with is currently there is no research suggesting that putting contact lenses or wearing contact lenses puts you at any higher risk of any contracting any virus or anything. And I want to emphasize that's the current research. There is constantly more studies being done on this. As long as you are washing and cleaning everything properly, including your hands, including the contact lenses. And I think that's pretty much it for now. Again, thanks for tuning in. Let us know if you have any questions, and check back for other topics, and or let us know in the comments below other topics you may have interest in. Have a great one. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you soon.